Good morning, dear students. Welcome to today's class. In the today's class, we are going to discuss about the nomenclature of haloalkanes and haloarenes. So, nomenclature of haloalkane haloarene is the part 4 of our class. So here, you already know that the naming of the organic compound can be done according to the two systems. The first one is common system and second one is IUPAC system. The common system is only such it is a such type of system where all the organic compounds cannot be able to named, but IUPAC system is a such type of the system where we can name millions of organic compounds by using the rules of the IUPAC system. So here in this chapter, the haloalkane and haloarenes are having the two system nomenclature, both common system and as well as IUPAC system. Very few organic compounds of haloalkanes can be named according to the common system. For our syllabus, we are having the common system nomenclature of alkyl halides, that is monohaloalkanes, few dihaloalkanes, and one of the trihaloalkanes, one of the class of the trihaloalkanes. So here I will start with the monohaloalkanes. See here. You already know that monohaloalkanes are the such type of the haloalkanes where the only one halogen atom is bonded to the alkane. So monohalogen derivative of alkanes are having the general formula CnH2n plus 1x. In the last class, the classification of haloalkanes, I have explained about this, that is alkyl halide. See here, this is alkyl halide, general formula. CnH2n plus 1 is indicating alkyl and X is indicating halide. So this alkyl halide will be used as the common name for monohaloalkane. Suppose if I put here N is equals to 1, I will get CH3, X is equal to Cl and CH3Cl. Here the alkyl is methyl and halide is chloride. So therefore it is methyl chloride. If I put N is equals to 2, CH3, CH2, Cl, ethyl chloride. Suppose if I put N is equals to 3, CH3, CH2, CH2, Cl. So look at in this example, here we are having the 3 carbon atoms. In these 3 carbon atoms, the halogen is bonded to the primary carbon atom, that is terminal carbon atom, which will make this compound as straight chain. This chlorine is also having the opportunity to attach here also. Rather than the first carbon atom, second carbon atom is also available. So then it will become CH3, CHCl, CH3. Look at here these two compounds. These two compounds are satisfying this alkyl halide general formula. Both are having the same molecular formula, but they are different in their structure. This is straight chain structure with the primary carbon atom, the halogen is bonded. So therefore it is N-propyl chloride. N indicating the straight normal chain. And here you can write, here look at here, the halogen is bonded to the propyl, where the propyl carbon atom where the halogen is bonded is secondary carbon atom. So therefore you can also write secondary propyl chloride, or you can also write, because of its branched structure, you can also write isopropyl chloride. See here, both are having the same molecular formula but different in the structure. Structural formula. This is straight chain and this is branch chain, and both are having the different physical and as well as chemical properties because of their straight chain and as well as branch chain. So therefore they are named as alkyl halide only, but N-alkyl, N is indicating normal straight chain with the primary carbon atom to which the halogen is bonded, and here the chlorine halogen is bonded to the secondary carbon atom, so secondary propyl chloride. And also you can write, because of its branched structure, isopropyl chloride. Understood? So here the isopropyl chloride or secondary propyl chloride is indicating the halogen atom is bonded to the secondary carbon atom. Similarly, I would have taken example of, see here, butyl. When you take n is equals to 4 here, you will get butyl chloride. So this is n butyl chloride. So n butyl chloride means the halogen is bonded to the butyl, where the halogen is bonded to the primary carbon atom. So therefore it is a n butyl chloride, normal chain of a butyl chloride. Suppose same chlorine is bonded to the secondary carbon atom. See here. See, because of the chlorine is bonded to the secondary carbon atom, so it will be considered as secondary butyl chloride. Sir, why above is also butyl, below is also butyl? Because both are satisfying the general formula of butyl. But attachment of the halogen atom is to the different carbon atom. Here is to the primary carbon atom, here is to the secondary carbon atom, so therefore secondary butyl chloride. I can also write another isomeric structure by using the same number of carbon atom, hydrogen atom and halogen atom, that is CH3, C, CH3, CH3, C. Look at here, same molecular formula, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 hydrogen atom, 1 chlorine. So here the halogen is bonded to the tertiary carbon atom, the carbon which is bonded to the 3 other carbon atom is known as tertiary. So therefore it is a tertiary butyl chloride. See here, butyl is indicating alkyl, chloride is indicating halide. But only thing is the chloride is bonded to the tertiary carbon atom, so tertiary butyl chloride. Secondary butyl chloride, primary butyl chloride, or you can also say that n butyl chloride, where straight chain, branched chain, completely branched chain, all these are having the same molecular formula, so therefore they are isomers to each other. They are structurally different. Suppose if your alkyl group is involved with the quaternary carbon atom, alkyl, CH3, C, CH3, CH3, CH2, Cl. Look at this example. Here we are having the alkyl part where N is equals to 5, which is involved with the quaternary carbon atom. Because of the involvement of a quaternary carbon atom, this will be considered as neo. Neo is the prefix we are writing to the alkyl. So neo, 5 carbon atom containing alkyl group, pentyl chloride. See, once again I am repeating. Here neo stands for presence of the quaternary carbon atom in this pentyl group. It may be hexyl, it may be heptyl, but it should involve with the quaternary carbon atom. Because of that, the prefix neo should be added while writing the common name of a alkyl halide. So therefore it is a neopentyl chloride. So these all are the examples of the alkyl halides. So that is of the monohaloalkanes. So monohaloalkanes can be named according to common system by using the formula of a common system. Alkyl halide, it may be primary, it may be secondary, or it may be tertiary, or finally it may be quaternary. If it is primary, N-butyl. If it is secondary, secondary or iso. If it is tertiary, tertiary butyl. Or if it is quaternary, neo. You need to write as the prefix. Neo, tertiary, secondary and N is these are the prefixes we need to attach to the alkyl part. Involvement of the type of the carbon atom, based on the involvement of the type of the carbon atom. So next we will go with the dihaloalkanes. So I will give you some of the examples of dihaloalkanes, common names. Only few dihaloalkanes are involved in the nomenclature according to the common system. For example, when the two similar halogen atoms are bonded to the same carbon atom, that type of the dihaloalkane is known as geminal dihaloalkane. If it is involved in if the two halogen atoms are attached to the two different carbon atoms which are adjacent to each other, then it is known as vicinal dihaloalkane. So let us study the dihaloalkanes. Very few dihaloalkanes can be named according to the common system. We will discuss now. See here. See, dihaloalkanes. You already studied the dihaloalkanes are the such type of the haloalkanes where the two halogen atoms are bonded to the alkane, that is aliphatic hydrocarbon. First one is geminal dihaloalkane. Geminal dihaloalkane. See here. Geminal dihaloalkane